Hey YouTube, so what is going on? I am going to now do the other DLC Grand Prix that was available. Once again, we're going to do this on 150cc, and this time I'm going to be using the Hyrule Hero Link. So let's just see, we'll just use the Hyrule Triforce tires, and let's see, what car should we use? Why don't we use one of the new ones? We use the B Dasher and his Hylian Kite. So those are the stats right there. Looks pretty good. And let's just hop right into it. So last time we did the Egg Cup. This time we are going to do the Triforce Cup. We have got 2 returning stages and 2 very fun new stages. Okay, so here we go. We're just loading it right up now. Okay, so here we go. Now this is Warios Gold Mine from the Nintendo Wii version. Very, very fun. And let's just see how well we can do. Now Link typically seems so far to be very heavy. Seems to be a very heavy character. Similar to Bowser, Wario, and things like that. As you can see right there, he just kind of pushes people to the side. So yeah, keep that in mind if you want to pick him. If you enjoy heavy characters, of course. Or if you just like using Link. He's an awesome addition, and very, very, very few people expected him to ever even be in a Mario Kart game. Now, one thing I do enjoy a lot about the Mario Kart Wii U version of this track is that in the Wii version, a lot of times you would kind of just go off randomly on those really large hills, kind of weave back and forth, even if you held your wheel straight, or even if you're going straight and you're playing with like the GameCube controller. But no longer does that happen. Now, even if I'm holding the controller straight up, I don't meander left and right. So a little bit of a, not so much a bug, but just kind of an issue with this track that they did fix, and it's very nice now. So yeah, so we're moving along and doing pretty well. Got the green shell for that safety blanket to protect us from the red shells and any opposing racers directly behind us. But yeah, so now these little carts that would often be bothersome now act as a small turbo, similar to the ones that you hit and you spin in a circle. Very, very nice little touch though. Kind of adapting this stage to the new mechanics of Mario Kart 8 is awesome. So, on our final lap here, once again doing pretty well, and I'm sure once I say that something bad is going to happen, whether it be a blue shell or lightning, but yeah. Still kind of chugging along right here. And once again, it's very easy to maneuver around these hills. As before, if I tried doing that in Mario Kart Wii, I would often go off to the side and just kind of meander and often fall off the track. But now it's much more polished and it's got a lot more easy control to it, which is, of course, very important in all racing games. You can mess up a turn one time and that could cost you the race. But we take first on the first track, and there is the infamous blue shell. So there's Link, and I'm sure if you've noticed, along the track he does do a couple of animations. He'll pull out his sword, he'll have a Triforce appear right above his head. It's all really cool. But yeah, so we are going on to the next track, and we'll see what we can get out of this one. Okay, so we got the SNES Rainbow Road. Looks glorious in HD. Looks very, very nice. And here we go. Now, most people hate Rainbow Road because of its difficulty oftentimes, but I still feel this is probably one of the easiest to... Oh, that was a mistake. One of the easiest to race on, as there are not nearly as many winding turns and craziness. There's not really too many shortcuts that you can get to without having a mushroom. In fact, the one coming up here, you do, in fact, as far as I know, you'd need a mushroom. But this was the wrong decision. Oh, but I don't get hit. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not very good at it, but there are many opportunities to get turbos along this track, like right here, where they slam to the ground. Oh, there we go. And you have to hop at just the right time. And yeah, once again, this stage is very, very nice in HD. It looks really crisp and clean. And as with all Mario Kart 8 tracks, man, racing with Link is awesome, awesome addition. really glad they decided to implement them. But yeah, so this is also a fairly fast track, which is nice, so you don't have to take forever doing stuff. You can see the moon and these kind of pillars in the background lighting up and changing colors and whatnot. Looks really nice. Okay, here we go. Got plenty of coins to spare here. And that's also the nice thing about this track, the fact that it's very short and there's many opportunities to get coins. Oftentimes you will end a race regardless of your place with 10 coins, which does help with unlocking things. But that is the second race, also finishing first, which is just great. And we're moving along. Next up, I don't remember the name of the next track, but it does seem pretty fun based on what I've played. There are a couple of shortcuts, but you have to be very fast and have very good turning to do them correctly. And here it is, the Ice Outpost. So we'll see all about this track right now. Once again, Link, really fun to play as. He has a lot of elements from his franchise involved in his style of tricks, really. And you will see in the final track just how much they really enjoyed implementing Link into this update or this DLC pack. So, once again, there's a shortcut right there I just passed. It's kind of hard to get to, and Link, at least with the kart setup I have here, does not have the best turning. But, once again, you can change anyone to really race how you'd like. Because of your kart setups, which is always a fun thing to do in this game. So if you wanted Bowser to turn similar to Toad, you can do that, which I really love. I've always enjoyed using certain characters, but sometimes people just don't enjoy using them because their stats aren't always the best for their play style. But that's probably one of my favorite parts about Mario Kart 8 is really I can play how I want, use who I want, and oftentimes do pretty well. So thrown a boomerang there a few times, and for those of you who aren't aware, that is a new item in Mario Kart 8. You are able to throw it a maximum of 3 times. On the third one, it does not, in fact, come back, but you do hit. It's like a green shell on steroids is probably the best way I can put it, because you can hit a ton of people with it lined up in a row, and it's just a fun item to use. So, okay, someone ran into my green shell right there. Yeah, there's a shortcut there too, towards the end of this track. Once again, you do need a character, or a kart rather, that has very good drifting capabilities for you to reach pretty much all of these shortcuts on this track. But they do seem to cut off a second or two, which of course is a lot in any racing game. But I don't really want to go for them, because of course I'm striving for those 3 stars. And it's going to be pretty difficult to get on 150cc if I fall off the track, which is never a good thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it ended up working out. Yeah, I probably could have gotten it there, but once again, that's kind of a risk. But yeah, that's it. That's a pretty fun track. Another quick one, but we've got one left to go. So let's just hop right in. Now, this last one is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite, from this DLC pack. My first favorite probably being the newest Yoshi track. But this one is all centered around The Legend of Zelda, and here it is. The Hyrule Circuit. Very, very fun track. And of course, we can see many elements of Link's franchise in The Legend of Zelda, and even the finish line looks amazing. So, here we go. Now, there are a couple of tweaks that they did make to this track, and you're seeing them right in front of me and at the bottom left of your screen. We no longer get coins, we now get rupees, if I could actually get on the track here. But we get rupees, collect those, and they work very well. They work exactly like coins, but it's a nice, neat little addition that they decided to implement, and I think it's very cool. So, going along here, you'll see now we're going into a castle, and this next part is very, very cool. We've got these diamonds here, and if all 3 are hit, boom, we get a shortcut right in the middle of the stage, the track. Very cool addition once again. There's not too much to this track that I'm not impressed by, because there's a lot to see, a lot to learn, and a little bit of exploits. Sometimes if you're an opposing racer is about to get ahead of you, you can always miss one of the turbos on purpose as they get a little cocky and try to get ahead of you, and you can say, well, that's not going to happen, I'm just going to not hit that. So it's a pretty fun track, though. I do enjoy it. We got Ludwig giving me a bit of trouble here. Let's see if we can get the draft, and we do, but we don't get a power-up. Hopefully he hits that third one, but does not get it in time. But still doing pretty good. No, 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 no. That was very, very close. Good job, Link. Of course, this is your track. You have to do well. It's in your nature. Now, of course, those of you who have yet to purchase this, I highly, highly recommend this. And if you are a Legend of Zelda fan in any way, shape, or form, this is pretty much a necessity for you. And also, one thing to point out is when those 3 turbos are hit by any number of enemies, when that shortcut appears, the little tune will play from the Legend of Zelda games that signifies a hidden passageway opening, and that is the final race. That is a 3-star run, all live, which is great. And yeah, Link looks happy, I'm happy, and this DLC is very awesome. So once again, if you do not have it, go out and get it. It's like, I don't know, it's, for me, I think I paid $12 or something like that, so it's not horrendously expensive, and it's not too much for you to pay, really, in my opinion. Of course, if you don't have the money, I'm sorry, but if I can bring this to you guys and you enjoy watching it, all the more reason to. So, yeah, if you guys would like to see any more Mario Kart footage or online races or really anything Mario Kart or any game, really, just leave it in the comments below and let me know. And there we go. We've got 4 firsts, and yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this, please smack that like button. Leave a comment down below, just like I said, for any games that you would like to see me play. I can really record anything, so yeah, just let me know. And there it is. We got gold and 3 stars. So once again, if you enjoyed this video, please smack that like button, leave a comment down below, and thank you all for watching. Once again, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all later.